Hello everyone, my name is Hongzhi and my project is the analysis and the optimization for New York City public transportation alternative. In this presentation, I want to first recap a little bit about what the project is about, then I'll talk about the progress, and then I'll touch about what's next. In this project, I was trying to analyze the three key components of the public transportation alternatives. First being the taxi, second being the ride-sharing applications, and third being the city bike. I want to see how each of these are doing compared to each other. So if you look at the schedule, the first half can be broken down into three sub-steps. First is the preparation of the data, second is the analysis of the data, and third is the visualization of the data. Instead of getting all the possible data I might need and then jump onto the second sub-step, I was trying to do a little bit more iteratively. So I was trying to get the minimum data set I need to get some result and visualize it and then get more. So to do that, I first create a repo. I need to write a bunch of script to grab the data and upload into the Google platform storage. And then from there, I can run the analysis. Also, I have a web application here that runs the visualization. So here I have a bunch of data uploaded. Mostly, I have the aggregate from the TCL as well as the city bike. Then I was using the Spark from DataProc to do the analysis. A little bit of the issue I run into is that the TCL data, they publish the aggregation by month, but they have broken down into different types, like the green taxi, yellow taxi, and then they also have the limo service, the black cars and such. Because my goal is to analyze the public transportation alternative for the commuting, so I don't really care about the black cars and the limo, so I have to filter these out and then have to regroup in them, because the green taxi, yellow taxi, they, from my purpose, it's the same, so I have to regroup and run my own aggregation. For the city bike, they don't publish any aggregate data at all, so I have to grab all the trip data from 2017 up till 2019 September, around a total of 7 gigs of data, and I was using 5 workers of the Spark cluster to run them in parallel and get these aggregation data. Then I union these two to produce the result and then write it back to the BigQuery. Then from the Django, I connect to the BigQuery and then visualize these. So here's the 2 graphs I produced. One is the trips per day from 2017 to 2019 September, and clearly you can see the for-hire vehicle has been increasingly quite fast, and the taxi is being decreasing. City bike is increasing steadily. And also the unique vehicle per day, the ride sharing is putting a lot more vehicles every day since 2017, and taxi is decreasing and city bikes being increasing. There's a little dip here you can see because they passed on legislation to limit the number of vehicles that ride sharing applications can have in the city, and they were trying to push back here. So this is the graph I have so far. I've got the data, but I'm lagging a little bit on the visualization part. I'm going to catch up in the next week to have more graph out. And then what's next? The focus of the second half is going to be looking at the per trip data, looking at the specifics of the ride sharing as well as taxi as well as the city bike trip data to see, like, at the particular spot at a particular time, is it better off using taxi or ride sharing or city bike? Which one is faster? Which one is more cost friendly? That's all I have so far. Thank you everyone for your time.